Hello and welcome to The Performance. I'm Yachts Radcliffe, founder of Musée. First, thank you for joining us and for your ticket contribution, without which this would not be possible. Your generosity and that of our entire community has been unprecedented and inspiring. Artists are now earning vastly more with Musée than anywhere else, and artists' bills are being paid. And extraordinary performances like this are possible. So thank you for that support, and I hope you'll come back for many more performances with us. Finally, in case this is your first time, you'll find that we do things much differently than anywhere else. First of all, all of the performances on Musée are high-fidelity experiences. We work with world-class sound engineers, take the time to really create an extraordinary audio experience. So make sure you're listening with your best speakers or headphones and really enjoy that audio experience. Next, if you look above me, you'll see 3 buttons, the first of which is View in HD. This is so you can watch in your television or your computer or any mobile device. It's just what we all know and have expected during this time. Next, you'll see the View in 360 degrees. We provide all the technology and equipment and expertise in order to broadcast at the same time as the HD in 360 degrees in virtual reality. And we do this to create an immersive, engaging experience for everyone. We actually put you right there into the middle of the performance. So if you're watching on your computer, you can actually scroll around and see everything. If you watch on your phone, it's completely dynamic. And then if you look above me, you also see the view in VR headset. So if you have one of these, it is a completely immersive experience, which is something unlike anything in 2D. So finally, I'd like you to take a look in the bottom right of your video. You'll see a gear icon, and if you click that, you'll be able to see the resolution. We broadcast everything in full 4K, so I want you to make sure that you're watching it in the highest resolution possible. This is particularly important for the 360 degrees, and especially so if you're watching in your VR headset. So I'll be in the control room with the rest of our team. If you need any help or assistance, please don't hesitate to email or call us. And without further ado, please enjoy the performance.
Hello and welcome to St John's in the Village and this web-streamed concert. My name is Father Graham Napier. I'm the rector of St John's and the overall curator of our art series here in the heart of the West Village. Not only do we include music as part of our arts programme, but also visual arts in our art gallery, Revelation Gallery, and also in our theatre for the performing arts with our resident theatre company, Rattlestick Theatre. We have enjoyed a rich programme of concerts over a number of years here at St John's, some 4 or 5 a week until the time of the pandemic. When the pandemic hit, we were careful to invest in high-quality audiovisual equipment and also to partner with Musée and with Denise Marsha Productions in gathering together the equipment and the personnel we needed to produce high-quality live streaming for artists who still wish to perform and to give that pleasure of performance to their audiences. Our concerts here range from early music through Baroque, classical and romantic music, 20th century art music and contemporary music, and also folk and jazz and many other genres of music. It's still a rich programme here at St John's in the Village. Do note that all our concerts, or most of our concerts, are available not only at the time of their premiere, but also at any time thereafter. And our archive of previous live-streamed concerts is available on our website. That's stjvny.org. Our website, stjvny.org. And there you will find all the information, not only for music, but also the performing arts and visual arts, and of course, our worship here at St John's in the Village. Please enjoy this concert.
With evidence of this week's historic blizzard still around us, we would probably agree with 15th century poet Charles d'Orléans that winter is, indeed, a bit of a villain. In fact, it could be argued that all of 2020 has behaved rather badly. I'm Deborah Simkin King, Ember's artistic director and conductor, and we are honored by your presence with us today. December is the season for singing, and it is the season for family gatherings, and yet we have so little of either this year. But you know, it's interesting, as I've spoken with friends and colleagues about their Thanksgivings, the universal response goes something like this: you know, it was really different, really quiet than ever before, but there are just so many reasons to feel gratitude. And it got me thinking that perhaps it is in just such times in which normal traditions are simply not possible, or at least not in the usual ways, perhaps exactly such times of less, in which deeper truths and more eternal reasons for gratitude become more apparent than usual. So we seek to address 2020 differently in our music, more quietly, in ways that suggest the comfort of eternal truths too powerful for direct description, the kind best expressed in metaphor or in the creative response of the arts. So, drawing upon the tradition of alternating lessons and carols, we bring you 7 small groups that include one of the ancient O antiphons, metaphorically representing eternal truth, a more contemporary choral response, and a brief reading. At the very end, perhaps you will sing with us the familiar Silent Night. As you see, we sing in masks designed for singing safety, and we follow other very strict health protocols in order to ensure the health and safety of our singers. We are also singing with half of our usual number, making it possible to adequately distance from each other. And for now, we come to you exclusively through the wonderful Musée technology. While we look forward to singing for you in person again, as long as we can bring you live music in safe and healthy ways, we believe it is of human significance to do so. So please settle in for what our Ember artists hope will be a time of peace, of comfort, and beauty that we can all share.
Forth from the mouth of the Most High. To thee, how full of happiness, how little fraught with real ill or unreal phantoms of distress.
It is hope's spell that glorifies, like youth, to my maturer eyes, all nature's million mysteries, the fearful and the fair. Hope soothes me in the griefs I know. She lulls my pain for others' woe and makes me strong to undergrow what I am born to bear.
for what I am and have. My thanksgiving is perpetual. It is surprising how contented one can be with nothing definite, only a sense of existence.
Before you, King, shall
baby in the womb. It starts in the dark.
begins with books and art. When you love something like reading, or drawing, or music, or nature, it surrounds you with a sense of connection to something great.
Halfway down the stairs is a stair where I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it. I'm not at the bottom. I'm not at the top. So this is the stair where I always stop.
Shout the glad tidings, exultingly singing, Jerusalem triumphs, Messiah is King. Zion, the marvelous story, retelling the song of the highest, how lowly His birth. Down He cometh from nation to nation, the heart-singing news that the earth echo round. How free to the faithful He offers salvation, His people with joy everlasting are proud. Mortals will always be gratefully ringing and sweet, the glad cymbals all rise. The angels of full hallelujah we sing, the joys resound through the earth and the skies. Shout the glad tidings. me.